It's your girl, Ro, and I'm bringing you love.
Hello everyone, this is your girl Ro and I am back with another video. This video is not a tutorial and it's not a how-to video. It's not a new video of a new style. It's this old style here, and I just wanted to give you some tips and tricks and some what not to do advice on this style. Let's get started. So the first things first is the style is called the spring twist. In most cases, some people will consider this passion twist. However, passion twists are a little bit messier. They're a little bit thicker, if you like. But these are spring twists. They're more uniform. And I guess maybe they consider them passion twists because of the length. Most of the passion twists are a little long and lengthy. And spring twists, they usually stop maybe about here and higher. So yes, these are spring twists. Secondly, this is the hair that I used. And this runway spring twist 8-inch. This is the 8-inch, and I did not cut it in half. I left it the length that it was, and I twisted it in. Now, what I will say about this hair has human-like feel. It twists like a charm. Like you don't have to worry about it frizzing while you're twisting or none of that. Like when I got through, I didn't have too much work to do to make the style look good. Today is a bittersweet moment for me because I really do love the way these twists look at the state that it's in versus how they look when I first completed them. However, because my hair is bleached blonde, I have to take them down and deep condition and steam my hair and just do a whole reconstruction to my hair because I've had the braids in for a little over a month. I don't recommend keeping your braids in for more than 2 months. If your hair is color treated or if it is chemically treated in any type of way, keeping your hair in for your protective style in for a long length of time, you don't want to cause any further damage to your hair. And that's just, my opinion. I've been braiding hair for so long. I've witnessed, people lose their hair and they try to figure out how and why and things of that nature. And that's just, and to confirm that for myself, everyone's hair their hair texture and the quality of your hair is different. But for me, I have the type of hair that if it's in too long, it starts to dread up. And what happens with that is as you trying to detangle and take out the dreaded part, it can cause you to lose some hair. So to prevent myself from losing my hair, I'm taking mine down. I would love to reinstall this style because I got so many likes and reviews and everything about this hairstyle. It's blonde, something that I've never really seen before. A lot of people like the dark colored hair. They are afraid to go out, and the color is 613. And it is a gorgeous color. And of course, again, my hair is already bleached, and I did pre-bleach my hair prior to me putting in this style. However, another tip, do not bleach your hair prior to, at least wait a week or two before you install your protective style because you want your hair to at least heal a little bit from the chemical process that you just put on it. So I did wait. And I wait 2 weeks before I installed this after I did my bleach. And of course, I started to see some of the black hair before I braided it, but it was not a lot. It was very minimum. And as you can see, my hair has grown. And your hair is supposed to grow at least a ½ inch a month. And as you can see, it has grown. So, yeah. So the next thing that I want to warn you about, so this would be a don't, or I won't call it a don't, but something that you can do depending on the hair type that you have. and the length of your hair, because my hair is short, the hair began to slip out, especially in the back, because the back is the shortest part of my head, because this part was shaved all the way down to nothing. And my hair was cut into a tempo fade or a low fade for a woman, and it was high at the top, low at the bottom in size. So this is my hair growing out from the cut. So you can achieve this look with TWA hair. I would say the length of my hair was maybe about 2 inches. I don't even think it was 2 inches, maybe 1.5 inches. So it was very short, you know, and I just had to grip it in. So with that being said, as you can see how the braids are slipping out right here, because this is my new growth. So normally you would see that it's just this part because it's the new growth, but it's all the way here, and that's because they've been slipping. And those braids that are slipping because I did not secure them in like I should have. Of course, I was rushing to do this style because I wanted to hurry up and get it done to do a photo shoot that I had for my business. And what you can do, and what I've noticed from watching others' videos and little snippets on Instagram, wherein they started out, instead of starting out as a box braid, is cornrowed in. So each section is cornrowed in, but it's only in that small section. So it's not like a long cornrow, but it's like a small cornrow just to secure it in. You're still able to move it around, pull it up and down, and things of that nature. So I think a lot of people are fearful of starting it out as a cornrow because you want to have that flexibility to move your hair up and down. Now, me personally, when I'm doing someone else's hair, I like to twist the hair in. I start with the twist, unless it is they request to have it to start out as a braid. But for me, the twist looks more uniform, and you don't have to worry about the, you know, braided part and into the twist. But I did like the way this looked on me. And the reason I did it on myself is because I was doing my own head, and it's easier for me to secure it by braiding it versus twisting because of the angles and things of that nature that you have to put yourself in order for it to twist in and lock itself in. But yeah, braiding, that's the tip. Cornrow the braid in and then twist, or if you're able to secure your twist in, start twisting. I've also seen the rubber band method. My hair was not long enough for the rubber band method because once I put the rubber band on, the hair was like about this long and it was nothing to wrap in. So you can do the rubber band method and take the crochet needle, stick it through, and then twist it from there. But yeah, my hair was not long enough for that, so that's what I end up doing. What I also did was I only twisted the crown area, so that would be all around, and then in the middle section I just cornrowed it back and I crocheted it in. And the reason I did that again is because I was pressed for time and I needed to complete the style as quickly as possible. Now, what I will say with this length, again, this really wasn't the length that I was going for. I wanted an 8-inch. I wanted it to be short. I wanted it to have layers. And so what you can do if you are looking to have layers is, if you did start out with the twist the long way, you can cut it in half as you go up and kind of like pull the hair. Let's see. I'm going to use a pack that I've already opened because I may take that back since I'm not using it again. But this is a different type of hair that you can use to do spring twists on. But when you cut it, you can cut it in half. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This one is the same brand, but it's a different color that I just did on my mother's hair. So once you cut it in half, you want to take it apart like this, and don't look at it as, okay, it's gonna frizz when you take it apart, because what's going to happen is once you twist it back in, that frizz is going to go away. But you want to scratch it. And if you are afraid to scratch it, all you want to do is take it and just twist it. Instead of twisting it in half, you twist it like a quarter of the way, and so that it give that extra length. And it actually, the twists come, oh, they look beautiful when it's done that way, because what you're getting at the end is, I'm trying to find one. I mean, it's time for me to take them out because I don't like the way the ends are looking anymore. But you'll get a gorgeous curl at the end when it's thinner at the end. But as you can see, these are getting old. They're stretching out, and it's time for them to come out. So that's that. The next thing is, I repeat, do not dip your ends in hot water. I had a huge mishap when I dipped my ends in hot water. First thing I did wrong was I set the hot water cup next to me as I was dipping in. I was sitting on the floor, on the carpet, and for whatever reason, I put the cup next to me. I put the cup down next to me, and I just knew that it was going to stay still because it wasn't on a flat surface. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's just me on the floor. No one is moving. It should stay still. I ended up burning my butt. I didn't get burned badly, but I burned my butt. The clip I'm going to show you right now. That was hilarious. So what I was trying to do, I was attempting to dip the ends in hot water so that the ends could curl up quicker. Hot water, and you know why I thought the hot water would work and not straighten the hair. I'm not new to this, so like, girl, what was you thinking? When I say I literally was pressed for time, I was just like, let me hurry up, let me do this. And I knew all I wanted to do was like dip it in the hot water, pull it out really quick. I knew that the curl pattern was going to loosen up some, but you know, when I did do the tester, if you can see, this is my tester. The curl pattern is still there, but it's like straight. So it kind of took away the effect that I was looking for. So no, don't dip it in hot water. You can dip it in cool or warm water, and it will do the same thing that hot water would do if you had rolled it and dipped it in hot water. So don't do that. All you need is cool, warm water, dip it, and that'll actually get the curls to forming, because the older it got, the more I got into the shower, the looser it got, the more it started to fall. So if you're looking for something that's not long, cut that hair in half, and you'll still end up with shoulder length or mid-back length hair. All right, you guys, I have inserted a photo of what the hair looks like in comparison to cut in half versus the full length. You can see where the hair is a significant difference. However, they both stretches out to be longer than what it starts out to be. Both of the photos are fresh. The one on the left is cut in half. The one on the right is the full length. Once it starts stretching out, they both stretch out to a longer length. This hair is definitely long once it starts to stretch out. So it's like already in the middle of my back, and if I pull on it, it's almost to my butt. So yes, that is what you want to make sure you're not doing is dipping it into boiling hot water. Just use cool water. Next thing, if you are looking to have a more fuller look at the top, make sure you're using smaller blocks in this area so that they can lay on top of each other and give that fullness like this. Now if you're looking for the flat look like how I have it, then you want to use bigger blocks. So I think I have covered everything here. Like I said, I love them. I was able to pull it up into a ponytail. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and demonstrate that right now. Pull it up into a ponytail with ease. It's not too bulky, it's not too full, and you can rock your cute little ponytail. And like I said, the older this hair gets, the better it looks. Oh my god, I'm like I'm having anxiety because I don't want to take it out. But you can do it in a ponytail. You can leave it down. You can do half up, half down, and you still won't see where you did your crochet. And you can also take this part and wrap it into a ball bun, and it's cute, isn't it? And you can do what you want to do with it. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have already subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for all the next videos that's going to be coming up soon. Thank you so much for everything that you are doing to help my channel, to help me help you on your hair journey, or whatever it is, braid journey, whatever it is that you have going on. As always, be a blessing to others. Goodbye.
It's your girl, Ro, and I'm bringing you